What's up, everybody? And I think a couple videos ago I showed a really quick template that Sucker Punch had included to show off how you basically develop a race. And I tinkered with the tools a little bit and I figured out how to do it. Not fully, but nonetheless I've come up with kind of a preliminary run of what I'm probably going to do for my race when the full game comes out. And it's so simple. Let me just show you really quickly. So I've got 8 opposing racers. They're all designated with a yellow icon above their head, and I've entitled them all racers, obviously. And then over here's a monitor, and I have it dictating so that when the mission starts, and it goes to a splitter, awesome tool, the first thing is all the racers are neutral towards coal, because just by default, again, all these swamp monsters are just going to obliterate me if I don't do that. Second is it enables all of Cole's available powers, which I like to do usually just because in the beta, there was that exploit. So now I can do like the fully upgraded glide, so that's cool. And lastly, order the racers to assault the goal. Now this is where it's a bit iffy. I don't know how to have AI follow a specific path, so what I just do is I make my own little makeshift method, and I have them assault just at the start of the game, assault like a certain object. So what I did is I have them assaulting this little barrel here in the middle. So what they'll be doing is inadvertently kind of running to the goal. And what I've done here is I have these 2 little volume meters set up, and one of them is connected to a successful mission, and that's if I cross the plane first, which is this little radius that I have here when I highlight it. And the other one, however, is if the racers manage to beat me to it, then I fail. So there you have it. There's a really quick just run through of how I did it. Again, that's not really the conventional method of making a race where you put down an object and just have the racers run to it. You can just have them follow a set path, but I don't know how to do it exactly. I'm gonna tinker with it later. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start this race. And these swamp monsters are a lot faster, and they can fly a lot higher than I am. So I have a little trick up my sleeve. Look at that! Like, how am I supposed to compete with that? What a bunch of nonsense. So fortunately for me, I made this race to the best of Cole's abilities to exploit them. And I'm just going to do this to the finish. But this is pretty cool. Like, even when I'm on here, you can just see them running. Look at that. So they're kind of taking the church route. But the AI is pretty cool, because they'll just take their own route. So 3 of them went up there, but the other 5, I don't know where they went. I think they went right. I don't know, I don't see any. Oh, there's one. Ooh, they might beat me. So, some of them take the street, some of them go high and take the roofs. None of them took the roof. Oh no, I might lose. Get in there. So there you go. So I won the race. I played this 2 times before, and the AI always does something differently, even though I have the most mundane, simplistic command for them. So we're gonna go ahead and try playing that again. Let's just try running that through one more time. I just want to see what they do differently this time. I just think that's so cool. Oh, they just go flying. They're way up there. Alright, so now we're gonna do the same thing, but see what the AI does. Let's see if they do anything differently. So now they're going right. Oh, we got one going on top of the church, looks like. But most of them did go right, which is very different than the last time, because it looked like 3 or 4 jumped on top of the church. And the draw distance in this game is just phenomenal. So, you can see, you can just, from miles away, you can see the enemies and where they're at. So that's really cool. So, right there, for example. I'm totally winning. Uh-oh. Win! And I'm going to do it one more time for good measure. And because a lot of people have been complaining that I have very short videos now. So, now I'm just going to do it a 3rd time. Because even though I'm not doing anything, it's kind of fun. It's just really neat watching what they do. Ugh. Kind of falling behind here. And you know what? I'm going to fall back. Actually, for this one, I'm going to let them... Oh, wow. So they, all took the church that time. So I think for this one, I'm going to let them win. like walk into the perimeter. I want to see if that works actually, because I haven't really stress tested it to see if when the enemies walk into the perimeter, you know, if it works. Wow, look at that! You can just see him jump right off the chair. That's so cool. I just think that's awesome. Oh, man, they're going for it. They're gonna beat me, but I'm letting them. That one kind of got stuck on a car there. Come on, go for it. Oh, who's gonna win? None of them are, because I set them to guard it, so I guess they don't walk into the perimeter. So I'm gonna go ahead and toy around with that and see if I could get them to go in. And now I know what to do. I have to designate them as you know, attacking the object instead of defending it, because then they'll just run right into it. Okay, so that's good. Learning something new every time I make a mission. Awesome. Alrighty guys, I'll see you for the next one.